Anyway, but back to what I was saying before we was rudely interrupted by that ice cube thing. So what is your plans for the war since it's in 4 days?
It's in 4 days?
4 days?
Have y'all not been keeping track?
I mean, no. I've been thinking about, like, other things.
I didn't even know the war was that soon. I barely found out the other day. Huh?
Oh, hi, you're here. Yes.
Yeah.
Why am I here? What did you need me for?
Oh yeah.
Well,
one of
we're
my
discussing the war because it's in 4 days.
Oh, the war.
Yeah, okay, clearly none of you have been keeping track, but yeah.
You think I care what happens in the human world?
You think I care what happens, like, when Yuki matters?
I hope you know, if you guys don't succeed at this, you, depending on how you do this, you may die. Like, actually.
Die?
And your guilds, well, not, this doesn't really concern you since you're part of Phantom Sword, but these two, specifically, yeah, you two may die, because you're the one who decided to threaten his child, and we're not going to even speak about you yet.
I haven't done... Okay, in fairness, I never did jack shit to him. Honestly, it was Gerflo's fault, and your fault, kind of.
Well,
You threatened his child, and in the return, he ripped off my wings, and Gerflo, quote-unquote, felt threatened by me, and he threw lightning bolts at me. I have done jack shit. I haven't done jack shit.
Yeah, you think about it, he's breaking the entire force of
so
Phantom
it's
Sword.
mostly Yuki's fault.
Sure, it's Yuki's fault. Okay, we're gonna go with that.
But, yeah, okay, think about it. He's bringing the entirety of Phantom Sword to, destroy both of your guilds in front of Fairy Saber. So I don't know what you two are planning for that, because...
Well, I had a plan.
We haven't planned anything.
Actually, I was planning on something. There's an ancient...
My plan was just to fight him.
In our guild, there's an ancient wall that has, like, untold magic and untold knowledge. So it's making me go on an S quest to get answers of how to stop Yuki. I've gained some info. What he's told
Well,
me
we were
so
supposed
far.
to have that meeting with Silver, but we never
Oh,
actually got
yeah,
I guess.
sadly, he's been injured in a thing that's happened. My master told me, so I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that you guys don't understand, that you've not figured it out yet. But as he was retrieving back to the Grand Magic Council, his ship got blown up.
Oh.
Huh. It's not the first thing in this whole place that's been blown up.
Like,
Yeah.
tactical nuke blown up.
I stand to my point.
Yeah, but even besides that, I think I have an idea, really. Technically, there's a Heaven Spear member that you could technically use. It's fairly new. Magic not too flashy, but I know his magic can temporarily take away someone's mana / magic.
Okay. Who's that?
His name is
His name is what?
Philip.
Okay. Where
I
can
got
we
this
find?
person.
Where can we find Philip?
I met him at a bar, and I could fully connect you with him. Yeah, in like a day or two. But besides that, what is your plans? Because
I don't have one.
I had one.
My idea was just to fight, and if I don't win, then I don't win.
but if you don't win, your entire guild's gonna say it's gonna pay for it, which your guild no longer exists. Neither does ours.
And it won't really matter because if in that process, he'll mostly try to kill all of us. So.
Well, if I die, then I die. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
That's
well,
not
I
a
had a
great
plan.
mentality.
Well, I had a plan. Like I did say earlier.
What do you plan on doing? He's a freaking god slayer.
And
You're gonna fight him, you don't win, he kills you. What's there next to happen?
He can't. What is he gonna? Well, he's gonna kill him. That's one of his. For anything, they're gonna have to fight.
I don't think frankly, I don't think I don't think he cares. You see what he did to Gerflo.
And
I also think about it. Gerflo was disrespecting his master, so he took it as personal disrespect.
Why do you think I knew that was gonna happen?
Necessarily, you guys for different reasons. He did it because he deeply respects his guild master
Listen,
as
all we know of this person is he is on a whole nother level of strength, but there is a weakness. You
Okay,
admit
all
it.
I know about this man is that he started a war for no reason at all, for a tiny thing. And every time I ask him, why did you start the war? He doesn't say anything.
I'm surprised he hasn't killed. I'm surprised you haven't been killed by him yet.
I don't know. That's just his thing. He likes to torture people, then spare them until he can actually kill them.
I've asked him also why he started the war. He didn't really give me a direct answer either.
You asked if we had a plan. I have one, sort of. Well, there's a magic wall in our guild that is like ever-knowing with knowledge. So I'm going on a
that
quest.
exists in every guild.
Well, as far as I knew. Anyways, I went on a quest for it. I got it some flowers. It gave me some insight knowledge on what I can use against Yuki. Well, he cares a lot about his child.
Okay.
Which, in this case, you were right in that scenario. Just the timing was very poor. But in order for me to get more knowledge, I have to go on an S-class mission. And yeah, that's as far as I go.
I don't have a rank because we don't have a guild master, so I was never given a rank.
More or less, I do know your guild rankings because, as I said, I am kind of on the guilds. So you are an A, B, and I don't know you.
They're just there.
I'm thinking between C or B, maybe. Probably C.
Anyways, the wall spoke to me and said, "There's a thing I couldn't figure out." But what he meant, all the wall mentioned to me was, the child means more to Yuki than anything. Especially I learned that the child has friends. So all we gotta do, I guess, in that scenario, is find a way to put Yuki's feelings for his child ahead of his feelings of war.
Well, I mean...
Except for killing, which we are not going to do because I'm not wanting my wings ripped off again.
I'm not actually going to kill his kid. Although it would be funny. Oh, do you want to die?
You know, for someone who has witnessed death in their own face, I don't think it's a fun thing, right?
Okay.
But
necessarily, besides that, I have an idea, more or less. Because I know my guildmaster hasn't. Oh, my guildmaster may show up. But your guildmaster most likely will.
We have yet to meet our guildmaster.
Her name's Sky.
I don't even know who he is.
She.
Oh, I don't even know who she is.
In fairness, I just walked up to my guild one day and just said, "Hey, can I join?" And said, "Sure." I don't even know who invited me in. I just got it, and I never questioned it. Didn't care.
I actually don't know how I got in the guild. I kind of just appeared.
The only person that had like a weird excuse was Avian, because I just fell from the sky.
I kind of just appeared. I don't know.
Anyway, so from all the collected information we have, let's see what's your plan that you guys formulated.
I mean,
well, let's see what we know. He, like I said, strong as anything. If those gauntlets come off, we're screwed. And he loves his little child. What can we gain from that?
That if you want to stop him, then his child is the answer.
Yes, but there's a problem.
Necessarily, we could use wait, not this one. This one. The key memories, more or less. It's a high-powered illusion thing I made. Illusion artifact.
You gonna screw with his memories?
Very much, it retells someone's memories to them for sleep. I have no idea how it would work on him, but usually what it does to people, they usually render motionless for a bit.
Okay, but you also have to get close enough to him to do that and not get straightened down.
I guess
his
what we could
magic.
here. I guess what we could do is when we fight, maybe if we fight all of his guild members, maybe if we can distract most of his guild members, one of us who skillfully could probably sneak up on him and use this. Oh, sorry, that's Tom.
You do realize that, like, if we did have to fight, there is a chance you're gonna have to fight them and Avian.
I mean, Avian, I don't really care about Avian. Avian is just someone who
And Gerflo.
exists.
Gerflo's no longer part of the guild.
Oh.
So
Gerflo, I mean, I hate to say this, but it's kind of odd. When I say this, I mean this in the nicest way possible. I don't care about them. I mean, I do, but I mean, it's not like if I have to fight them, then I have to fight them. I mean, it's nothing I could do.
I have an idea.
I didn't build any
If I did
attachment to
care
those
about
ones.
them.
I just don't care. My only goal is to deal with him. If once he's dealt with, I'm fine.
You're not getting too close for comfort.
right.
It's okay.
You know, hold on. Should we really be discussing our plans of how to take down Yuki when, like, one of his own is in this presence? What's stopping them from just snitching?
Because the fact that I don't agree with what he's doing, I think that Guild War is the stupidest and dumbest thing you could have done, especially without a proper reason. Which is why I have an idea to propose.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a part of the guild. I detest fighting. Why don't I distract him while one of you guys uses that?
Right.
Well, right.
But what about the rest of his guild? One guild.
I'll say okay, from what I've seen so far, Mark and what's his name, Shiro, they have kind of a relationship kind of thing. They're another friends, but what it looks like is Shiro is way too scared of him, so scared of Yuki, so he's most likely going to be fighting. And if higher threats like actual guild masters are there, Yuki's most likely going to handle it himself. So that would leave Shiro to fight
that other
Ice Masters.
right, and that
Oh,
one-
Thomas? Oh, man, I don't think
Right.
I can fight Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas is...
Oh yeah, Vice Master. And everyone else, more or less. Mm-hmm.
So,
They'll probably be too distracted.
so what? We
Well,
have
that's-
They'll be too distracted fighting each other to really focus on you guys.
Wait,
I guess the only...
hold on. How effective is your cloning? How good are your cloning magic?
I can
That
clone
is true.
literally
It's
anything.
cloning magic.
I was
Well,
gonna
it's-
say clone,
but-
make a perfect copy of like us and have them fight.
So I was going to say, I've been
Yeah.
restricted from participating. The only thing
That
the
is
best
a
I
good
can do,
idea.
because my master has told me to.
Oh, well, that's bullshit.
At most I can do is heal y'all from the sidelines, but yeah.
So what you're saying is you're useless. The only thing you're good for
He's
is
useful.
knowledge and
He's
healing.
useful if we're injured. He's useless after that.
And
you-
even
And he's
that-
useful in knowledge about, like,
Right.
this whole thing going
But
on.
but even then, we have to first A, figure out when Yuki is available. B, get close enough to him to use the spell on him, and then what? What are we gonna
More
do?
or less, it can be used from a range. A mid sword, it can be used from 5 blocks in front or behind.
So 5 in front.
Okay,
So that would be around here.
right. So that would have to be But the problem is that would have to be somebody who he has not seen enter his presence and do it so fast and quickly that he doesn't get any ideas.
And the thing is, he reacts fast a lot. He's a lightning monster, so
If
no.
no,
Only
that
thing
wouldn't
I
work
could do.
either.
The only thing I can do at that moment then would be summon a storm to just make it darker around, but I would need someone very small to just sneak past him as quickly as possible without
You could
dying.
use Cube. Cube is very small.
Who the heck
Or
is
use
Cube?
Loki.
I mean, he's
Cube
in
is a
the-
tiny fairy bitch that likes to annoy me, and he uses ice magic. He's very small. He's like
Yeah,
the size of Honor's leg, like up to her sock thing, up to her boot.
That could work.
That's a boot.
Where is this cube?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
the
but so
question,
that she has.
What?
Yeah, seal them in a crystal.
And where's the crystal?
She's supposed to have it.
You trapped a small fairy in a crystal, and you expect that fairy
Look,
to
what do
help
you want me to do? He's annoying as hell.
This plan is totally gonna work out perfectly. Mm-hmm.
More or less, I'd say if you. I have an idea, more or less.
let me
out of there!
Oh.
Shut up!
I'll say I have an idea, more or less. Don't have to use the fairy. If you can, some way, if you can get him while he's handling someone that is strong enough for him to handle, someone that he could technically underestimate, but also doesn't really underestimate too much, where he has to handle himself. And then you sneak up behind him. The only other thing is the Phantom Sword members. We would need to handle.
Is his child loyal to him?
Most definitely.
No, because I remember the child being with us when we talked about plans, and the child didn't care. It was just there.
Put the ice crystal in the fridge.
Why?
More or less, but think about it. The child. But I'm pretty sure if we all think about it, the child knows why he started this.
Right, but we have to somehow get close enough to this child without him knowing any of us and get the knowledge we need and then give the child back without anyone noticing what happened. Really, that's something we have to try.
Yeah, and I don't think that. I mean.
And then what?
I mean, if
we kill him, we subdue his magic.
Yeah.
What exactly can we do? What is our goal?
I don't know if we can actually fully defeat him. The best idea that I'm coming up with is that we just snap him back to reality.
There's no reality for him. He's way too far gone at this point.
Well,
Right.
He's already led to murder, so I mean, there's nothing most we can do anymore.
Well, for most
There's gonna be
gods,
something that made him do this. I mean, let's think about this, all right? The only thing that is with him right now is his child. He must have had a wife one day, right?
Right.
It's an adopted child, though.
Hey, he could still have a wife. He could still have a girl. You know.
But think about it. The child did have a mother, and the child went to him by association. By the way,
And let's think about this. The mom is gone, nowhere to be seen. Don't you think that the mother or someone, another parent, a parent or guardian would be here with them?
Right.
You really? Really?
What?
You see my parents around? No.
No. I don't think you have any. I'd be disappointed to have you as my child.
Look at it. The child's 12.
Ow.
No.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it didn't actually hurt. I was just being sarcastic.
But no, that's what I'm saying. But look at it. The child's 12.
Right.
We have to rely on our knowledge of a 12-year-old. That's totally smart.
I mean, Avian's working on making Rotzi think that well, Avian's currently working on
You really trust Avian?
Yes, Avian. Well, I may not care about Avian, but Avian knows more than we probably think. I mean, they're from another universe. They probably know a little bit. And Avian's currently figuring out how to make Rotzi see how bad of a father that she has, or the father figure.
From the information we do know,
Rotzi looks up to him a lot, and
from the information we do know, Yuki disappeared for 8 years, came back with a child, and caused a war.
So in those 8 years, he probably lived with a wife or some sort. The wife probably died or some shit. And that's probably why he's acting like such a goon.
Right?
If that was the case, well, I just feel bad. But if he's just doing this out of his own volition, then there's clearly no help for that.
Right.
Well, I mean, I don't want anyone to die necessarily, but if I have to die, then great. But,
Or let's
like,
think about it. He's only killed
Sorry.
people from Fairy Savior.
you're right.
He injured one of our members from having spear. But literally, he's killed Jerry Guildmaster and a couple other people who got.
He injured
see the
both of
light of
us, and that one dude that was like, and that one dude. I don't know what happened to him though.
He probably has something against. He probably has some history with Fairy Saber. Then
Didn't like we just learned that he was once Fairy Saber?
he
Isn't it ironic he's
he
killing
was
his
once
own?
a Fairy Saber member.
Yeah, I feel like there's something we're not fully learning. We didn't fully get from that.
I don't think we're fully grasping like enough. I think we could probably fully discuss on this with Silver.
Right.
Or sorry, Gray.
Gray is injured. He can't come anywhere near them. Can't
Oh
move.
yeah, I forgot.
We need to find someone who knows almost everything on Yuki, kind of like his whole story.
But
Who's
who
still
would know
alive?
that?
And who's a lot? Well, Yuki's like what, a good couple hundred years old.
Besides Rotzi.
Besides
Right.
the child. Besides the child.
What?
I don't.
Rotzi's 12 years old.
Yeah, who would know Yuki, like their whole life though?
Rotzi.
Rossi would be the only one, but I don't. But do you think any of us could even get close to Rossi to ask?
Avian could. Avian and Rotzi are friends.
Well, yo, do you know any binding magic?
I know a lot of magics.
Do you know one of binding?
What type of binding? Holds
Truth.
someone down in the place.
Soul binding.
Truth binding.
binding.
Truth binding.
Truth binding. Oh, so you mean like a pact magic?
Sure. We get Avian to grab the child, and we bind them to the truth to tell us everything that they know that can be useful.
The child can destroy magic.
Why don't we have Avian just ask instead?
Wait a minute. Why
If
don't
the
we just
child
bind?
trusts Avian,
I don't think we can. I don't think we should go out of our way to use magic. I think I'm
Right.
going to stick with Lenore on this side. And
But
actually, I gotta go. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
But
Oh,
if
yeah.
if the child trusts Avian, then why don't we just have Avian ask? I'm sure the child would give good intel if Avian was the one to get it.
You know,
From what results have seen of the child, more or less she's what should I say? Because they've seen a lot from it, right? She's more or less kind of free spirited, but at the end of the day, she does listen to what Yuki says. I've seen them. One of my clones have seen them exit and leave the city multiple times.
I'm sure we can figure something out. Wait, do you have any idea when they might leave the city next?
Kind of like at random.
Damn it.
Tell me I'm crazy, but well, on one of my little travels, I met this little dude. This is
Aw.
Barabor. My he was a little helpful thing. Wonder maybe
He's so
you can give
cute.
advice. Yo, Barabora, we need your help.
Yo, what do you need?
Whoa! It talks?
Hi, buddy. Welcome back. Yo, you're like one of probably the oldest animals on this whole universe, right?
What?
Yeah?
All right, we need insight. What insight you got for us? Do you know anything about Yuki?
Yuki. I think I heard them. Yeah. Wasn't he the one that ripped off your wings?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't know much about him or anything, but I can do some time manipulation and see in the past a little bit.
Also, what happened to your voice? Why do you sound so modern now?
Hold up.
I mean, if it's magic, I can get that. Yeah, like I said, went on a quest. Sheep. Probably like one of the few things I actually find interesting of this world. Hi, buddy. There we go. That's better. All right. Yo, cat. This is Barabor. This is like the oldest sheep on this earth.
Weird. Anyway.
I had a frog in my ears, sorry.
Anyway, besides that, this is the usual thing I use to communicate with my master. How to explain? But more or less, this is an artifact they gave me. I used their celestial magic to channel through it. However, it could be used to use other things.
Like,
More or less, it's kind of like more or less an inside device. Technically, you can see the history of where the object has been. So, what about his sword?
his sword?
Want to grab
His sword.
You want to grab his sword?
I can make okay. So one thing about my magic that makes it different from regular illusion magic is if I put enough mana to it towards something, I can make it real.
You're gonna use it. You're gonna use your magic to recreate his sword.
Nonetheless, you can use this to see what the sword's been through, seeing as that's no regular sword that he can make with lighting. It's like an actual like object that has been forged. And if you look at it, let me see if I can recreate it.
Okay.
It's especially a name. And look at it. It has like these things. It has properties to absorb lightning and go back to the owner.
All right.
So technically, couldn't we use this to like see what it's been known about him?
Yeah.
We could. What do you think?
She.
Alright. Yo, you awake, dude?
I don't know the sheep is awake right
I don't know if
now.
Barabor's there or not. I don't know. He comes and
Oh,
goes.
wait, hold up. Yeah, looking through the past right now. Well, I haven't seen
Sorry.
all of it yet, but I'm at the part where I think something happened, for all of this, really. The setting I'm seeing right now is like the little kid you talked about, him and another person, a woman of some sort. I gotta continue looking through here. So give me a second.
All right. We're still going on that quest later, so we'll talk more on that.
Okay. The sword's name is Ragnarok. Weird.
Ragnarok.
Mhm.
The Nordic end of the world. Wow. Couldn't be more cliche.
Right.
Oh, makes no sense. But let's see. Oh shit.
What? What's wrong?
What?
There's. Okay, that's not good.
What?
I think this dates back to when I seen the Leave the Village. They left, and they went up on these people that were at a mine. And oh shit! The child dropped them into a chasm, and then they oh shit! But that's not good. Disgusting.
What? You're
The
not making
child-
any sense.
Okay, so the child dropped these people into a chasm, and they tortured them, and then buried them alive.
Oh, great. So
What?
Yuki does not have any trauma. They've just been an asshole their whole life.
Maybe there's something further back.
Yeah, that was recent, but
Maybe let's find something that's further back. Maybe we haven't looked far enough.
Okay, but
it's for a lot of this is pitch black.
it doesn't seem like he has a soul, honestly. All. Like, literally, his only being is just to cause chaos. Like, I don't know, it's like the most powerful demon on the earth just spat him out and only gave him, like, chaos, death, and that's it. And, like, a tiny amount of compassion for that.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is he grabbed this sword out of a house in Magnolia. Looks like he buried it. Actually, it's black for a couple of years. So if I go back, he buried it 8 years ago, and then when he went to go to your guild, he took it out of the ground.
Forgive me for saying this, but I'm going to say this. Your guild is completely and mentally fucked in the head.
No offense taken, you are not wrong.
I can go back to when he buried it.
Yeah, if you can, please.
Okay. What? It looks like he's coming. He's like teleporting from a place as lightning. He ran into the house, buried it, and then left. I can go back.
What did the house look like?
I think I recognize it.
Huh?
Oh, wait, did we grab this? Or anything else?
Come on.
Come on, Marabar. Let's roll.
Interesting information I collected.
What's up, buddy?
One of these houses. How it looks, it's one of the houses in the farm district. Not
The
that
Farm
one.
District.
It's not this one. Can't really tell. Is it this one? No, the insides don't look the same. Is it that one? I think it's this one.
No.
Yeah. This would totally be good if I didn't make my wings. Or,
I was seriously
What's
gonna have
this?
PTSD if that was the real thing.
Right.
no.
There's nothing in there.
It's a grave.
Nothing in here, but
It's a grave.
Lucky,
Oh.
I can't get up there.
Oh, look,
Okay.
there's a telescope up here. Here, I got you. Hang
Maybe
on.
it could be used?
Sure. Child, I got
This
you.
place reeks of mana. Don't.
Thank you.
No, this place does reek of mana.
How long is this telescope in here? Can it be used?
I'd say over 50 years, I guess. Over 100 maybe.
Do you think maybe it could have the information we need? Oh, this is really high up.
But I think I could use illusion magic to try to recreate a scene here. Where it lets the replay the information back into the magic bubble.
Let's do it.
Hey. Okay. This amount of mana here, we could technically use this to retrofit something.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't suggest any of you touch it.
No kidding. I can't touch any of his holy magic.
Yeah, this thing is drenched in it.
please keep that
Right.
sword as far away as from me as possible. I do not need to be damaged anymore by his holy lightning.
Okay. It looks like he came from here, so put it down, ran here, punched in this, and threw the sword in the chest on there. Then left. If I try to play any earlier events, oh,
Huh?
that's Conrad.
What?
What?
8 years ago, there was a thing that happened. It was known as the Connery incident for multiple reasons, but weird. The thing is, I was one of the wizards there. Someone who's seen it got nuked. It was not pretty,
Yeah.
but I never seen where he went. Actually,
What incident did you just say happened?
Conrad. We're an entire not just capital, but continent got
I have to go. I'm sorry. I have to go.
Okay.